Honorable members, the second one was, so all the monies the ministerial appointees are being asked to pay to the appointment committee just to get approved. Are those ones not affected by ORA? These allegations has come to the notice of the appointment committee. Based on the direction to the clerk has accordingly invited the said Boadu Obuobi former. If he is before us, may I humbly invite him to take the seat and speak to the committee on oath.
We chairman ebra wati asam na ose mankasa nso ma hu bi ma hwe bi ma kan bi ena na ochirechire mu e parliament ho no Mr. Oliver Baka Vomawo afe wakwakodru committee no animu an lead counsel ne lawyer ni one no koye ene nana ato dadzi e pe why do ma ni dia ba eti ni dia cho ni dia yirem eti nana ato dadzi ene gina mu a ene questions ne ba no wa cheste questions ne ba no ahead bi questions ne bi ba na wabuni damali sa na chasa voma wo ejina ho no mu a wonka bi na eno mu ena wode baba tudwa eyeyewra Oliver Baka voma wo ne lawyer ni nana atodazi ba ya ono de ne nsem baba to penifo nanim se kwadu a wo mo de bo ne nipa no nyina mu nsada anyadu de enti o kasa ne se voma wo asama wo kan ran kasa obi age bribe wan kasa obi age bribe ne mom nipa bi na twrosha na no fake account bi na obi di ka e de ato ne so ma yentie nana atodadzi ni nyina so a na odi twitwa e de je Oliver Baka Vomawo.
Particularly to the second statement allegedly posted by him and clearly state that that statement is fake. He never wrote that statement. He never uttered that statement. He never posted that statement. That statement says, with your permission, that NDC members on the vetting committee take money from Ohema's ministerial nominees before approving them. The Deputy Speaker must submit himself to ORA. This is not from Mr. Baka Vomawo. And that's where we end up on our side. It's fake. Some preliminary investigation has shown that this statement appeared on, well, I'm just quoting, there's a document that's supposed that has a title, without being partisan, just quoting on it's a MDB Projects Bureau. We can forward where the post appears. That's really, we have to search before we got there. I'm not saying that that's any partisan, this is just where actually where it appeared. So we would not want to speak to that. As I said, it's not us. The second one pertains to the matters in the first paragraph. It says, so, the Speaker, with your permission, so all the monies the ministerial appointees are being asked to pay to the appointments committee just to get approved, are those ones not affected by oral strange republic? The chairman, we want to say that, yes, this is a post from Mr. Vomawo, which he put up on his Facebook, formerly Twitter, no, the Facebook and X, formerly Twitter account. Now, the point about that statement, we'll just briefly say, is that it was not directed at the appointments committee in any way. It was completely not directed at the appointments committee. It was only intended to expose certain matters and material that had come to his notice. Allegedly that some people are apparently on the back of the appointment committee doing other acts which may not enhance.
Honorable Counsel, from the
Etienne asam no yase no credit pempe what's ni pay ne kam umre na abasa utwa bi atare ho de ne obebre de be wine saa afa de wase asam no omobu mu mienu efa baako ey Oliver dia efa baako enye Oliver dia de na omo ka say udim sa ukwa appointment committee nanim na kokotu eska fa koma oral no eno de Oliver ne kan ye sekoto de ne bodwe ne mom de no ka say committee members ni bi agi sika no and was saying Oliver and a kaye and hunche mu ho runabout enana yebu ho no na enu mu na osan e dia ba betudwa se wagitum se ora comment no de eye wo mu a.
I'm here as counsel. I counsel you for my client, but definitely I think that I would have erred on the side of caution, not to make public posts like that. As a general rule, I don't know much of the difference between Facebook and Twitter and other things, because it can be easily distorted. Yes, my client says that he did not author the second post. In absolute terms, that's what he says. These are my instructions. And if we have the text, it can be produced to see where it appeared from. Absolutely. It would appear as though the second text, is the way it is couched, is that has fueled the anger, if you may permit me, the anger and irritation of not only this honorable committee, but also the general public. Because that second post is tasteless. It's not right. So this is what I would say. Yes, I would. But this is his position. It's absolutely not his doing. It's not his act.
Asem no bi no de ekoso e wo mrase bedwom eno no na no se ye no a na minority leader Yera Alexander Fenyo Markin so join na say he adenti na Oliver e na aka na asem odo wa ba se betwitwaje no nti ono aka na asem wie na se bibi wo mu a e wo se wo lawyer ni no ba na wo ba be sementi so ana se befoafo so a na ba befoa yenya yi ball no ba ya ye tru a wa cheste ye shutu a wa dede Yanyo de ma Oliver nkasa so anyemum ono okasa so a whistle blower sa wan na to whistle no man no so no ani de so enti jan no ono ankasa nka nasem ayenti minority leader
in the honorable thoughts for which we appear here today. Mr. Form, as I've indicated, said he made those that he did that post essentially for a purpose. That purpose, as I indicate, would appear to be read in another view. It is in this that he openly apologizes for that statement, but it is to put it in context, Mr. Chairman. That is why I explain the background. That basically, he says that it's unfortunate that that interpretation is of that which has preceded him. And it is for this that we want to pray that he be given an opportunity to withdraw and to apologize profusely for the statement that is being reproduced here. That's what I think.
Etiabusia we Yera Afenyo Markin so want to say Wunde obi aba na nipa na fom oka wi ana nka waba be hirehira so na wo de ye kan na waje na voma wona na hu ya nkwa na ma eno na Yera Alexander Fenyo Markin na onte ase na obisa no obobi
yo Yera so ejinamu ewo emrase bedwamu na majority chief whip na onu kriya so ye emrahye bedwane de madehia ewo south yi abato peswa so eye ora Roxin Kwame che dafia makpo ena wono so sorry e kasa na wo chese appointment committee na kasa na eye Oliver eye baka vamo ababetra so no woni de nka wono mo nya adwen wo mo nya no na eye privileges committee enfa no mfam no kodu a ehwo no na nka obehun se na so be hye krasen ha appointment de se wem de nka mo ba betoto ministers na no keke komu jana mane ko hwa ho no be sampa ombetimi handle asem ni ye pa na anopedie Oliver na so ehye yenkotie ensema ora Roxin Kwame che da femapo eka ye e committee ne so yenya eneno enwachi ena ora Alexander Fenyomaken minority leader ewo mrahye bedwam so kasa ye edefa Oliver ne nsem no ho ena wo chese abrante oba hei asem na wo be ka wo social media so na oba betwi asan ana sesen wo se wo ye whistle blower ese referee be ne ye de ne hwesa ma wo eye FIFA na se ehwan ana se eye CAF de ana eye GF de ne ye de ama wo se blue social media so and I will can some no ye train or apology na wait me jem de go ho say yera afonya market now I ready yenti
proud to get him in here. I believe that since the gentleman who posted the documents questions and is taking all questions, as my respected colleague Boadu said, must be directed at council's responsibility. Will have to be to guide him and then come in on point of law where you believe that there's an issue of point of law or there's the testimony is going in a manner that he have to be. Otherwise, I don't think that it is council who must be answering questions. And that's why they have the man is sitting somewhere. So, Chair,
I want to put into
say yera afenyo market and na woto ediama Oliver ayebaka voma wo say obetena he dey apology na ye nyina ye hwenim say obepacho na dia wo ye no nya bio so ye whistle blower yo yate ye mu say dwa say hwan na ye say ni whistle
me na wo say eye coach Otuado ne whistle
until the honor the man coach Ado na the man Oliver am always say no enti say kaka no na Oliver anu yi no ebeba ichiri ebebe wapacho finally
he has apologized
and I mean na ne nuane we na ne wo fase be wo we na we be ye say na say after finally
eventually
and finally
wapacho yo ene na yento akase bono so uguso afo adwenche no bra Facebook e hono ma ye de pa enti wudi wadwenche ne ba no na wo twen yem na wo san hye ka ho san se be kan de ode be ba no nyina e de aka ho me na wo ye da se pa coach Ado da wase wan kase coach wo na ade ma no na mom ne ebisa se whistle ben a na obo wudin de bata ho enti pa so ma mo koka nche ne se yese wo no na wonye hwe onim ho hwe ai Felix Kwenu so ye da wase pa no so say owo East Legon na ohwe Angie Hill Hotel wo na mahu se Clement Mensa enso so abanyankopon shaw sedu enso so aba ohwe bie ai na asona bakwadwo was vetting committee chairman no is 2 week was and get some of us angry as mrema wo muntia na wa mu bibufu Osman Mac Tomine also ewo ha no mo a no so ohwe live nyamisha pa adwa 2023 enso gina mu bi a ohwe na Rich Lama enso so ye newscaster ewo Asta FM Techiman Asta TT station o eba ye nya ne kra tete edikanfo no ye da masesem da so ekrekro mu asona bakwadwo enso so West Arm na ohwe na Afason Samuel enso ewo ha no mu bi ye da masesem krekra ye musa mon join ye Facebook na ye nyina ye yen kamum na yen hwemum afa yen tinsi kwaso mpanifo sisa agrobe so efradopa ena se bayira nsusu bebo a enani no pie a epie firi kofie no mahase na hu ni sade na humanity a utimi se bayire bebo sa na mankan nsusu tie sa na sukoko tie na eno na abamu a ya hyase a wo ye bie abamu akuma afa no wa suapon ase a wo university a pese kokoye lawyer na je se o de kra man ko mokola abamu ayi nkwatwara krata na onfa dwanto ankoma ye mampani John Dramani Mahama wase opese yempam isi che ne ase aprokuma wugu nhira no mpo na atikuma akwadue na abeso abiribra akwada no se Jane Mensa kakra wasua e wo mremu kire se wonse mfata se obekoso a aye Ghana ye isi chairperson etimampani enyinedi. Now I say, Jane Mensa Echino, or person deputy chairperson ma EC or no her corporate affairs. So Dr. Bosman Asari, na deputy EC chair in charge of operations Samuel Tete and Dr. Peter Apia Hene. Womunina ye pan womo every commission board so. San say, adiani nitinya. Na chesa presi baby essence aboa ne profinity. Enti no say wobo pani no nya de ani wo kwanso a na be de kirefo no mo ba be so aye no mu nyina and yanso omo lie one logo lie na yanwo mu nyina nkonsa emo mu fi petition ni din any ofosu apia Daniel ono na obo amane say constitutional violations such as omaya mamra no na edibu man no wo mu tietia so and na afen so incompetencies bias na kire say adwuma ne no mu ni mu ye fa baby bibra no mu ni mu ye na eto de bi nso a baby a yesi baby o wajapade wo no eho no wakoma wo mu wajapade wo baby nti wo makoma wo ho enti ho no ya na omo keka kosa ho na ye omo de enti ho na no omo kakọ na afi so enema bi a necessary nko omo ye ema Ghana fo nya gidie ni arehemu e wo electoral commission mu no wo mo anye enti de bia na samanfo gidie wo electoral commission mu du obuoni ni die bema no na kwa na e kofam wenum ni bebre na ka ho a ye ne bompu ni po La Paz market na wone Ghana fo edi nkomo a wo kire se wono de osusu say electoral commission chairperson adukwe adwuma no so chen no nti ebe ya yempam no wone Angel News yamani boni favor edu botie enedi nkomo.
This is Angel 102.9.
Emmanuel nenu bubu back enche bia yebegina yede amamu said yebe ya mubehunu enyina so a student wa wode ba se yemfa electoral commission adwumakuo no mpanifo no wo makonwa no manipa foforo said yebe obetimi atoa so nti eguso ayeboabo aye ho no yenhwe messages kakra ba na say yento aso yempin ko yenim
ya ba na ya behwe messages nti wunya wo de ya Angel 102.9 FM na woja message no ede atum na ye ba ye be kan ni nyina ede ama kama pa osafo ye boni din se o mehwe eye adanwusie ene nsuensu anwosem so ewo memo eyira Kenneth Gilbert Ajay na opanyin kopie mu ewo appointment committee anim ema mototo na no yie pa ne nkyeremu na wo kyese nukranie watrans din ye hu se ewo se aban ene ankrankra nwumekuo ka omo ho bomu na ye dan ahodo a ewo se yesi project ahodo a ewo se ye house na yetimi de mamafo de omuti etum no omutimi ekọ manim ewo sa kwan no eso opanye ne kyerese watrans din hu se aban kwa kasa obaya wontimi ne sika ye sen wono a wo ya kwan wono a wo ye nsuo wono a wo sisi school dan enti ebede na aban kasa so de ne ho agimu se na ye affordable house na hudwe ono ade ne sika ko hyem agise ankronkra bo mochidom amamatimi aye sadwuma no na wo kyerese se parliament agi ne tum se oswafo a ade obeye ne se wone sa ankronkra nwumeku ahodo bibi kaka wo musema o mbe pese wo mode o musika ebehye house mu e o memu no o mbe kom ha bomu no ma ye adwuma ne ye na aboa ama aye o man so etimi akonanim se eba adansi e wonsema.
The first has got to do with housing. We've got a housing deficit of about 1.8 million units, and there's a lot of intervention from the private sector and the public sector. But it appears a lot of it is only happening in the urban areas. Recently, there's been some more work on intervening in the rural areas through the district housing program. My question is, what is your view of this program, this approach, and what are your plans for it, if any?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, I think the district housing policy it's a laudable one. It's a laudable one because it brings affordable housing to the people living in the district and in our rural areas. Mostly, when people are transferred to rural areas, they hesitate, basically because where they will stay is a problem. So I believe that if we continue with the district housing policy, it's something that will help a lot. And our Ghanaians in the various districts are going to benefit from that. And Mr. Chairman, also, most people want to retire to their villages, but the issue is where are they going to stay? But if we have this policy, it's something that will help. Thank you.
Ora Kenneth Gilbert Ajay awono eno behwe eye works and housing and water resources so na wakasa no kwaya woni ankroko beka omhabomu aye adwuma na otwa ne nsam so kire say district housing policy aye adwumade bia nka bebo aye pa wokomansini ahodo mu a amanfo dodo na anya be bi info mutinto na sika ben no de kwakosi sadan no enti sa ban si na so de rent ana se oton kakaka mamutua na kakaka nke betimi aboa na wo kire mu se amanfo bebre ana ba kro kese mu a ka ompese wo mokọ ma homegye mo mokọ nkurase ekotena ho okwei edan be no bakwakotem enti wo gidi se sa district housing project no se wo mutimi so mu yie na mo ye ni yie betimi aboa ama safo no nyina kwa omanya babi ede omoti ato eno ho so nsem enie.
The first has got to do with housing. We've got a housing deficit of about 1.8 million units, and there's a lot of intervention from the private sector and the public sector. But it appears a lot of it is only happening in the urban areas. Recently, there's been some more work on intervening in the rural areas through the district housing program. My question is, what is your view of this program, this approach, and what are your plans for it, if any?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Abusia na chese ora kojo ponkroma na obisa question naka ora Gilbert ebeyi anono na yensan ko echi ese ka ko echi na ense yo eniti yenko na yerura Roxy Kwame da fiamakpo ensema wo kan ye efa eye Oliver Baka Vomawo na wabepie mu ewo appointment committee anim ena opanyin chese nka we ka se komoto no de ma privilege committee na wo mum de ne fam pa no koduwa no bo se ai se konya no betena so na so esu she papa na okwa akira won san kwaja chansem bia afengu abefo ntintamfidie so eho no yentie na ewia ya tiesimu e Baka nsem a wono so ekaye no
before that committee to bear witness either against him or in support of his case, whichever may be applicable. But as we speak, we are spending our precious hours to dealing with the matter that we don't have the mandate to deal with. So, Chairman, yes, I made the point that we are powered to invite, we are powered to put it to him that his statement is contempt of parliament and of this committee. To that extent, a referral will be made by this committee to that committee. Then when the report is prepared on that committee, then plenary itself will be said with the matter and come on with whatever resolution will be made of the matter. So, Chairman, with respect, my prayer to you is that the questions that are being posed, the interrogations, the cross-examinations are all procedurally improper. In the interim, they are all procedurally improper. And we are struggling whether the witness will answer the questions himself or the lawyers will answer the questions on behalf of the witness. It is all part of the problems we have generated because this is not a court of law. This is a committee of parliament. And as a committee of parliament, the witness has the power or has the right to appear before the committee with the counsel of his choosing. And that being so, under 273(2), that being so, any question posed to him, the lawyer has the power to respond to the question.
He's the lawyer.
The lawyer, that is why
Anthony Samo candidate Kabana Yavati Minister Baku Crewe Oliver the Nasama be Bomama and the Omuda Sotiso. Na Oliver Bakava Mo Abranche on Kano. Branche no mere demonstration or 2 police for car a key to Quatuniano or Janiano. Onwa Kreya na Sako PMU appointment committee and no. It's not some dear. And I know Facebook for the cassette or trend too much no. I almost live up I did your bay or bed trend sa 1 year, Abranche we are Oliver no. I know what I say a check could be no. Now finally, such one second, finally, eventually. Okoya uko chinchimia kwa namia bobo ni wie na grunkuro ni wie na wapacho se dia watro social media so na mafo so mu na ne ye twe ne srenda basa no opacho omfa nche no na nya se bia oka se omaje bribe yentie Oliver
Context and clarity. As to why my question. In the book, Mr. Manasseh said, Muntaka never mentioned that the only cash that came to the appointment
Are you going to do justification or you want to render an apology and we close this meeting?
Mr. Chair, I have no intention to lecture the committee. If the committee resolves that the context of the post is irrelevant to the question here, I'm happy to proceed as the committee has directed. Now,
Proceed as the committee has directed.
Mr. Chair, I am saying here clearly that my post was not intended to disparage members of the committee, and I have not intended to say that members of this committee have received or demanded bribes from various individuals. At no point was my statement intended to communicate same, and for those reasons, I apologize. Mr. Chair, the reason why I have left the post on and not deleted it, in fact I did contemplate it, was because I saw that the words had been twisted and that it became imperative on me that I maintain the post in its original form. That if I was questioned on it, reference can be made to be able to verify it. This is the reason why it wasn't deleted.
So now that it's been resolved, will you want to put it down?
Mr. Chair, I am happy to. As the conversation has generated, as indicated, and the clarity has been brought to it, I'm happy to.
Joe, you are hereby advised to also do a disclaimer of what you claim you are not responsible. Then we can pick it up from there.
Most grateful. I reiterate again categorically, and for all intents and purposes, as I have done 4 days ago and continue to do, that I have at no point uttered those words. All I know about the statements that appeared on an MPP Projects Bureau Facebook account. That's it. I don't know the source of it.
Thank you very much.
It's Oliver Ayaba Kavamo and Wapachono. Na Papa Ru say Moon Chanoma 500. Na 500 then could beat me.
Achiame, Oberchuma Swabeni, Chami 30. The way cried, I will say, be really far by. But you are person and the second, let's say what that TV so social media, baby, I'll bet trendy, baby. What do you do? Why TV, me, but in fact, or hard dream, or your lawyer needs and money be wow, yeah, Osusu. You. John say ono so ewo adenta boche na ohwe ye damwase semanka wa asam no na meka location no kwa na wa pene so kakra man what said ye be ya wo ye betimi acknowledge obia ntia ye damwase some de ene mo antia nim sam beti ase amayen ai enti ene asoko one esoso wa hawa me nyina ha na na afia ase ye friend Abigail Pariminta owotema na ohwe bie dija mala ye dawase pa see you looking so beautiful thank you second tanka I know say tade na me fe pa na mu ni Obuobi momienu nyina mo ahofa ye me fe ye da mo ase FKB enso so say Ohemaa you are blinking rough ene de da kwa nsusu da kwa wa prame ene da kwa mama fa me ho pra ma crash enya sam keto akra mo fasida no e ma DK's makeover e ma me da kwa NGTV ye makeup artist a o ya de ne sa no ofepa ona ye mesa no me na awo no so that's my fearless MP ai ono so adibi aba beka ho e na mahu se sedu tabi sma pacho udi ni mahu bwa na udi achem wai na kwa me famous enso so e wa ha no say yes is otuado wodo so jitum za abewe pa de mama fasa mo se no yes na mama fasa mo so oni mo he ne mo ye ka whistle asem ono so na ye coach ene yes ene ye ono ne whistle ntia Felix Kwenu enie ene ono so say or East Legon ena okay Felix sem so medikan aka ena Clement Mensa 78 DJ Amala say it again Evelyn Ewa ene abusua amosomo abanyina Ken Bash ene Royal Obi ene Lily Jan Killer ene Asoko One munyina we see you yabasan aba Facebook ona yaba bekenkan messages no bio ayeko we geopolitical expert Musa Dankwa ono ne Ghana for edin koma waka say said yes ye vetina etisa contract anipa na ye man position no ba ye betimi agina so holding accountable okwatena committee na nima ensam ye bebisa no anu yi a wo de beba no so wochena adwuma bi na wanya na ye bisa wo so wo ba no obema within 100 days Ghana be Accra be cleanest city in Africa wo na wo kan ye aya na ye bi aka wo se galamsey wan tu ase ade akonwa no beto so na ya bo akire ni akwa akohwe na se wen wan misa no ama na nka bibia na se wanya adwuma wo ye dey holding accountable on control so obeye bibia entina nka was vetting committee tina se a nipa wabo ni din sa Omega Greater Accra regional minister omra na ye bisa ne nsam no wo de bisa na sebi se eye jimisam kra no obeka no waka see obisa what is aquaculture or say is a process of rearing fish in reservoirs but still the ministerial position no money to 2 dams ebi no kro mu ho 1 village 1 dam 1 to be amamo and to dem we no nka de wani mu reach Accra nkra kroiso emu sem bebrebe Accra timi mene nipa mane nka bibi de wahunu de obetimi aya mo amisa ne hwe na eba sta de dikan mo pesa mo kire mo se maame no wabon na mo pesa mo be feli nti mo ne misa ne bibia enti eba sa na no ma question mark aba maame na nkasa ho ena no pay e wo Angel Morning Show dwumadie so Sadiq Adams ena ne yera Musa Dankwadi nkomo en wakasa wa dick vetting committee no ho yawo under 3 minutes na bra ya sebi ne ho ba ntami kura na enye 2 minutes na a whole minister under 3 minutes mo de vet na wie awa besa na osaje for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah to ampoma efri ni nam mpo na betena se a ana mbisa se Ghana de be yedan yanka ba bia saye adroi se nko ba bre kakra nse no we ya no because say de ade na ginsemu na maami betena se mo amisa ne hwe o de mo yankotie yewra Musa Dankwa.
So how do you assess a performance? I mean, you can't. I mean, I don't want to speculate on that. Obviously, some ministries they are quite big issues. Look, you can't avoid asking them. Defense, interior, those key ones, economy, and so on. But it shouldn't be just certain ministries. It should be everybody who show up there. There are problems in every sector of this country. Everywhere there are problems. Nobody should come and not be asked a question and let go for free. It should not happen anywhere. Even in the corporate interviews, interview for a job. I mean, they ask you 1 or 2, 3 questions.
Now, say we a corporate job interview mpona ya said ye etiano set up on to say okopia dwuma na ye grele na hu trim sem na policy a de beba. The ye besi this point does it suggest say a serious job interview and omoyo?
It's not. It's really not. Because look, no matter how excellent you are in doing your job, no matter how good your track record is, nobody can have answers to all interview questions my satisfaction. Sometimes you need to probe to see the person's mindset, the way of thinking, how the person address problems, what are the process the person goes through in addressing.
dan kwa asemetia ye adwuma ye media adwuma yi obi tena nkyanya na watie o me agya nyame adom start ya me the contract anenam enti watie o opewase opeso no ye adwuma onim o capabilities but do kwa ansa na obe sign contract na you fill a form de wutumi ye o di nyina obetwerɛtwerɛ wo so amana bisa wo nsam kakra no ana afra wo sa me no obeye adwuma mpesa me sign wo contract eno kra no wono atena nkyanya hu adwuma a wo ye no yes you fill a form eka de utimi ye ni nyina wie kra kwa medical we nyina aka ho na home minister munim no mo ne nya adwuma da on de mo se won fam nko bra ene also fam kwe
me fam akodia private legal practitioner ba mra wa ben mo ye Boadu Obuobi na nei wadi nkomo ewo eye angel money show so ebra wona Sadiq Adams ekasa ye na wo chese nukre ne wo hwe ndura asema betodwa se enkane CEO Edema Kokobo Dr. Stephen Opuni any businessman eye Sedu Agongo na ya kire mo se sesia de omo so betimi akọ charges ahodo a ye de bo mo se omakose financial loss na so omama ya boka ebre omo se omo ko fertilizer bi de aba sa pen no na fertilizer hu nsem bebre ya twe omabo so sa no wo chese dia court no aye no chese woma na omogbo mu kwadu na nyanyina so bebre evidence na esua na ketekete na nsu kura nyinam ketekete se entertainment enti no wo hwe dia court na ye na se we kire se wo bebo obi kwadu o memu a ewo se wunya enyina so mapa ebetimi aboa ma oman no yetimi atwe no abo so se na be ya sisike bi kura akodun botom na ne refi a wetimi akwakoyi aba na ye de abo oman ho bra na wo kire se o match asemi sa fi bebre ni ane de yese Dr. Stephen Opuni ene Sedu Agongo o mo ho so ankeka obi ani o mo ho charges ni nyina ya drop ya mo enkofi we kire se na nyina so no isa
Dr. Opuni any Sedu Agongo no, they are deemed to be innocent and that no case can be brought against them again in respect of the matter. So what happened yesterday, in simple terms, they say the court has acquitted and discharged them. And no other person can bring any charges in respect of the same facts against them. And now they are free to go back to their normal lives. One, in terms of evidence now, almost support almost back court, no. In terms of the nature of the allegations and all other things involving the proceedings are now or there was no reason for the state to bring those actions are. Court would have to look inside to see whether there was basis for that. So clearly, for you to be subject to prosecution for 7 years, if there's no basis for the prosecution, and it is indeed established that some prosecution was actuated by political considerations and not necessarily because why that is against the law. You have every right to make the case that prosecution is not because or another was a reasonable grounds for the prosecution, but just because the other administration thought say political opponents and they have to come against them just for political points. So many almost have opportunity to bring that case against the state. Then if the court looks at the facts and indeed realizes that
Chese utie opayin kasem wa yewura Boadu Aziz awaye private legal practitioner ni kasem na ese enyina so amode kwa court se omode kwa kobo Dr. Stephen Opuni ene Sedu Agongo kwadu no nesua ne nso nim enunti ena nedie sa case obi antimi fa court bi wasi asem na hye
yeah, some it's a political rich no.
To the way omode na politics kakra fra. Yes.
Linda Day, edu sisa me be kan message na network na me phone no network na nya edu mu ha. Me network na me de kan no. E na katia sisu nti Linda na mi on pipe bo me say won kan no krintira. I am the first me phone in person. Eti Linda Jaisa. Eti abusia mo aba e wo Facebook nyina Nyankopon hra mo pa. We see you and we appreciate you so well. Like Nanapon Ivan, Lily Baini, Enafe Bakoni GH. Village Donyina Isaac Achim Abdul Ahid Ofori Emmanuel Cheke Isaac Ebenezer Ekopente Kwenu Naomi Buameyo Kwame the boy Jinjam and a comfort Dodu Michael Kwadjo Kakari G-Man Adrijan Fikwaku Francis Aripo and Joseph Fakoto Unlimited Data Bundle or boy from Pacho at Fresh Munini Film and Afia Demo Emmanuel Rebecca Fosua Yabua Beauty Domenyon Wafa Paul and appear could be Frank Joycelyn Ope Abe Mawuli Anthony Joseph Alale and William Ayite Stephen Donko Munina Sumo Babe like ye near Jehopa tie besan abahobio na yatisa ya say udru kwa uyerinchi crofobia womo ani so abiri womo ade omo hu omo bi da se abo aponche na wo aponche na wudi ni ho agro no no otimi gina da de san a aduane gumu a ye nua a ehurumu no owe aduane no banche a ye dwade agu da de san mu no wo ginam no owe na mo aponche de aponche nya bi da ni wo so mo ho bi da sa aponche afro abronsan wo gina abronsan ne nchansen so na abronsan no ofro ya na nwa mo wanwa se enchansen na abo ne timi kokoduru so no eno na amakro hofo na te shock ene ma hu aponche ate shock yeah mahu aponche ate shock abo abeni ukameti me twa nyu
na we dey say we dey studio
na etu amunti bi da yenko ahoma so na kwanya aponche faso na wofro abronsan fro ne nchansen wa anum ewa Eastern region poema ntamu no yenko na yenkonkodi enkomo na gaga zan anum boso na ga hwan honom a eti yankwa na ne spiritual implication a ewo so say ye honhom di a ene na spiritual implication bi ebewo asafo acha wo anum ene ye rakwaku yirinchi ye ne no ni nkomo asafo acha madwo asafo acha ya te say ye se anum aponche mwani ade acha ye no ogira nchansen so me pacho wo ankasa de wani hu bi
yo mpacho me de mani hu pa
na enchanse na ye hwe wo hai abronsan ana fitia
abronsan ba kun ase de ne so the first floor
na chesa hwe kura no a tete abronsan na esi ni tententen no bia
tete abronsan bi yiwa
na me hwe nchemu no nso a ne plan na kwa ete se warehouse abronsan a enye de ya na ya ye bakoni wo nchen no aka se bia ohuri si ha no ofiri ha no okosi ha
yo sa pepepe
abusuafo bomra Facebook Angel 102.9 FM na de ye hu o ani so ha de yesi ya hu bi pen we de ye hu bi da we de abroso of obi nim si abroso papa na mausa se papa yo gina so de se de osi bobo nchansi so de me hwe o carpenter ni ara de wo pa na che no se de wo si bre wo abronsan na pampam kra no na mu hwehwe mu ano na aboa no fa hene ene foro soro ho
yo mami me da wase me chiawa tiefo nyina yo ade no de in fact me sorry anopa me fie ben ope me so me ti abronsan so se de me fin chiawa na community center bi ben ye de ya me tra wo je mframa o de anopa no akuma ya safadi dia among for the problems that they complain that they meeting wana abantu e bi cho say asafache say yes me hwa wan say be aponchi me gina dan it from say e dan asama no boa me page me ni be hwa na aboy ni gina won ti me pinchen ho ampa me ko e mkohwe ti me man kofo kohwe hu nyina say obenya the access route bi obetimi di akoso bre am fact ye ko na ye hu hwe wo ye hu asa aboa no wo soro wo anopa no
yo miraya da se enti okomsheni bi anase busumfo bi anase odrinsini bi aba be kire se bi a ewo honhom mu nsunsanso ana
ni e won se e fre kromo ahini we omahini oho no nchense na ne ni amehuni ase we di an Washington mempe mrante kwan be faso a aboa na bi sini fam ye wona na abrante bi tifie ho ono ati fi onto ono na fa nkyere kwa mi fie no rokoye no kofre ntina boy na wotro no company what if see staircase no so If you start case, you know, roofing top or craft, who's the first near S. Rufus Abrani Mua. Or break grandson as a Utimiko, Marco do an one in the fast war, so on. Ginyame. Tim Kakran Nana, Bakuzujina, Antrine, Hano, and TSA, Abayas or by Papa Nodia, or soon and or chin or in the Befi, or then by AC firm. Tino and Retina, what in the Bremi, or indeed, what in Bremen, I'm so okay. As I am afraid, Kuma here was it. I didn't say I know a spiritual implication, but the Mianco, the mammy fair of mine comfort, or bear, or buy, your buy no by fear, or say, your man persuade me, and no man because your man sent up to beg you. Your man or the young and come out to beg out, yes, I don't know. To you know, or say there be a boy and the won't come over to Bolazo, and she was very CBI. It's an question, and the near suspected there will be special implications to a chintina or comfortable so by confirms there. On the young kind anymore, yes, I didn't one sense, I never yes, I didn't.
Ain't Abuano Mokuno?
Who's it?
Abuano Mokuno.
You couldn't.
Why in the Trinity?
I'm not trying to be Trinity.
Because Mukuno Montis will be a coyania.
Maybe up to my interview, be answering the country. Then and one, yeah. You might be, now, right now, I'll be fine for anyone feel. What can I say? Nanka, Yanching, Nan, more if you be our mind to a bananka, yet besides Arabian obedience who be now. As a way, dear, I descended there, and idea yet to be no about. So I send a man to a friend, the money for school, and my Nantua, a dear son, or to an woman, or see you or no now. To our one cherry catches without how because we feet from more a court chances and idea about more than 11 years, which may be said to man, any to say, already I had
as I'm not quite young when I in train say a spiritual, BBC, and yes, spiritual, so Mama animal rights if we are banning more baby. Yet I must not miss Rawa, yen I yensia dear, about 1 hour front chance and no dimrika. And I'm so giddy, no Miss Rose, say, Bissy will fear men, yes, sir. If you yet it, if you Taquamia Brunsa and I'm a boy. Ataquamia Brunsa, and an in chance, so sorry, said, yeah, I see I will not in ya, in why ya ha. And 'tis a one ray in Rihanna, ya de board down so could see be I am Mresoa. One way ya na won't quack. O don't quack with trap on so. And to Miss Rocacha Memo and it's a more moon siayo, nine yet. Mira medase we aye asafwache nana kwaku yirenchi na ye ne no edi enkomo ya semisi wanum aye apoyamantemu asem na ye kantie no no
amawon se amanfo bi de comment bi aba efa
oni cd man se aboa no okọ aye Salome na so okọ awoshen. Oh, DCD man, me feel cry.
Bright J Sabuan number the papa.
Upon chow pumping
number the papa. Abenus Opoku or say the goat was a carpenter.
Wow.
Physical acid or say let's give justice to the goats.
Oh yes, justice for the goats. Kobia no one and Amwako Piho.
Goats life
Mokuno.
We know that's a good life matter.
Matter, yes, yes, yes. Hashtag.
Okay. And I'm on Phantom of Facebook in my.
It's able to say that was say and so much records in Ghana dance mega face our 3 hour yes and I'm who say Obi so about was goats are strange animals and omutimi fro e kosoro pa nti ono de wa hu bi pen shada enye no wanwa but Queen Vida say ono de wonder shall never end and I'm say me na I was about to say that I know say nipa na wo fro soro na sem DJ Amala is oh ye kuma aboa na manfo adwawo say ade na mo akuno Rich Lama okay yeah that's he ga mo me that's panyame hold on yes so yeah da wase woni abusuafo abanyina na na Facebook o hwa ye desa agoro no wo de akwa kwadu fia asa wa ye obi bia wie no ko ento ye Facebook onom ya na ho dese ankomo bebre na ewo ho midimafu pokwase mayira mahunse pokwase mayira fo ababedu midimafu Dr. Time da so Dr. Adija Mfi dom t-shirt no so de bebre ba mo ma ye bi da ba we know bo o dey say ye ne no nko ho minu aba ma cappuccino akwaba
Mama mejo so.
Efie boko de.
Nyame adom.
Some de ayaresa adwuma na moye ntimi misa say te say. Efie ne hia. Doctor what to say?
Doctor ho ye papa.
O se me bronya de no mo onfa nche obia.
Mama ka kire no pa.
Onfa ngu ho na one day. Oh ha no mapie. Me ba say Yesu Kristo. Amen kra. Okay. Medimafo na efie te say ayaresa ne se de patients e ba dance a wo mo de ba ma ye kra ye tibi no. Ho te say na ye hunu adwuma mo ye no bi yare a wo hu baby also de ni chire.
Me da se ma wa hefo ene watiefo akwaba na me mfa nchi asronko mfa mfiri Dr. Time da so mfa ma obi biara a wo hwe ene wa wutie. Ne etien se Dr. Time da so medimafo e ba hospital ene ene ka sei. Ayarasa nyina adwoso medimafo e ba hospital poko asema yere Kumasi e bua kwa atwoma go school junction. Ade ba akono se bibidro na doctor de ye adwuma enti obi ba medimafo e ba hospital a onkan hu se bibidro na doctor de ye adwuma na bibidro nyina nso na joso na so ye ankasa medimafo e ba hospital Dr. Time da so wo poko asema yera me na okasa enne awie Dr. Atena sedada ohwa yarefo afei na oba medimafo e ba hospital a wonye late crisis nsem ekwan da ho sa wonso beba medimafo e ba hospital poko asema yera Kumasi e bua kwa atwoma go nyame adoma every Friday bia the doctor ye ne se oya premium service na a special consultation ni nyina ne se obi o wa o se e free adwoda ekro nyina wontumi ma yaresa bia ho agi se fiada pe e na obetimi aba saa nipa no e wo so ba medimafo e ba hospital Dr. Time da so na ohwew na saa Fridays no e na doctor say wo ye busy wow ye business men and women fo nyina mo betimi aba medimafo e ba hospital na se mo ye busy a ne ten so be frɛ numbers no medimafo e ba hospital numbers no na ofra na yama time a was all the basan se obi beka se meti metena se be don hwere baako meet aduasa entwen ma doctor nsam yare me pese me ba ya na doctor hwe me eno no premium service no frɛ numbers no sansa Friday na koso 0244 774282 0244 774282 and 0500 727215 0500 727215 and 0245 449592 0245 449592 medimafo aba hospital numbers no me se ye opoko asema yera Kumasi abua kwa atwoma ago na eya na obi o beka se o ena matimi dimafo me ko medimafo aba hospital nanso me ho anto me mpacho ahwenie bia na wo ba na wa ma medimafo aba hospital ho na bia utwa fa bi me se aso ya na makoma akomienu pe Kumasi abua kwa atwoma ago akra opoko asema yera na obi ntumi ma medimafo emeka se me ko medimafo no overdose bia ya mama dro ye overdose mbacho enu ntina meka se sanse entakra na doso enti wo hwe entakra no obi ntutu anoma onfa mekero me busa asa no ma ba enie also dia fu anoma ne ba ma ne entakra nyina ho no hu anoma akoro enti se obi kasa asem na me ba cho sini hu se no kore bi anim oba medimafo aba hospital doctor mfiti prekope emmo aduro the tense o ye nhwemu woni paduanom na onam holistic approach so scientifically and a doctor ehwe oni paduanom afa owie no ho yare kora and o de bere de atoso no mo aduro adura doctor de ma wo medimafo aba hospital no tie nie pa doctor ne bia o mo aduro bia no o ahyansuda na susudua o de ma wo se wey na o de kom no maduro no na aduro no e bia ba no time say ebi no nwotwe ebi edumienu ebi no mienu ebi no nan ene no nwotwe enti so ba medimafo aba hospital na ofa kwati kwan so ko fa mfikire baabi ne akomo aduro ne ama time a de benom ene bra a de benom ne ade a de benom a enkogina baabi nkoka se ena me call medimafo no aduro ade ma me ya ma me hwe a me de benom enti manom no overdose bacho oyesa asa ne pa no ye mambofo ne etia no so ba medimafo a sanhye wa nyina ho ho se onso betimi anya ayaresa obi obeba medimafo aba hospital ne ho anto no mpacho me mfa nko baabia biom sanse unya ayaresa wo baabia tienie pa me se wo abeba medimafo aba hospital na ho anto no momode mfa nko baabia sanse wo ho nto ne ntia me kasa nyina no se onyankoba ka kira me no mie no se yenni aduana ba ne mfa ahaban no mfa nsa yare sa ahaban no Dr. Time da so di adwuma obi o abekwa kwatiti ahaban de ye aduro de ma wo yare no enko ba nya medimafo aba hospital ne tensa ahaban hoyi tumi wom na ansa ne de ahaban be saw yare no agise nipa no onima ahaban na wotia ma no akade a woso de ka ahaban no ansa na de asaw yare ye mfiti prekoba ntete ahaban fa ansa yare medimafo entesa onima kade esanse onyame ene nam so de ne baaye sanso na obi nkwate ahaban awia emfa mo asefa koso ho yare mpacho enya adwuma ye ntia ahaban awia enti aban yɛtena no pa ene anwumere obi nkwa wa nuhini amfa ne nam ankoto bi mfa nkonkosa ho yare awa bra onye na kade mpacho enye adwuma enu nti na mse bram dimafo eba hospital poko asema yira Kumasi Abuakwa Atwumago school junction ochena doctor tena se opoko asema yira Friday so ba tena se opoko asema yira ade ba ko no se menkote ahaban bi a wa bra omfa sika nto ase esan se ahaban asam na ye kan se twrosem no ebra onyame kan se ye ni aduaba ni amfa ahaban no mfa nsa yare no mpacho ye nya hwasode ewo twrosem odifo Isaiah eye bi wo bra na ne manfo yare abasa yare de a omusie ni aduro na na ache wo mo odifo we bowura kwaye mu no okotete haban ma enubuna kwa wa ye de ba afie be ye aduro de ma ne manfo no wonom hoto mo ento kenkan 2 Kings 20:7 mpacho asema me kan wo enanya ho nko a ani quotation so ewo ye wo bebre incident bebre a Bible mu a eye adwuma enso ho onyankopon ene oyaresafo eno ntina medimafo aba hospital ose onyame eye wa yaresafo na obi ko ba bi ni ade wagina machine so na machine awo so a enya machine na esa yare no kwasam ne se onyame na sa yare se enipa ye ka se enipa na ye nti de nti no nyankopon abo nipadua na nipadua no fort bama o se onyame ntumensa me ba chaw sesa wadwen e wasasem o ya Thomas bramedimafo emu obi ntena ba bi enkam bibi mfa nkyerɛ se ebi obi akɔtena social media no akɔka asem bi anu nti o se o ene manya nkomedimafo aba hospital o ya sa wayarasa atwentwan ne nase for the first time Ghana bakose mu ayarasa bia ba ko a obama ahiafo ne asikafo medimafo eba hospital bema untumi mu adwuma bra medimafo afa oba untumi ngo edura doctor de ma no se tot ba kope odigu anum omere gurampa cho bosome no baso no muhia najo ba kope mu nhia biem bosome baso na eba ne dem oso yare na ekrankro yare ani aduro na o se achew kai na no so say American ka kiro say odifo Isaiah eyebi ewo bra no mo se nyare wa ache wo mo no omuni anu aduro bara odifo yi ade haba masa mo yare o se o de o yare no eni aduro eno aduro bra medimafo aba hospital doctor ma bosome ma akomienu sika obetua o medimafo no bosome mienu so na say yare na ankwa doctor bo sika no ma edu ade ama wo enti yase yare bi de kodi awuo eni aduro wo Ghana Dr. Sabra na onfatam to no ansa yare wo ampacho chronic disease bia wo so no fabra medimafo wo akwa ya o medimafo heba hospital na wo de ba diabetes for emram stroke ache wano na chia kwhwe ba bia na ma yensa na doctor de ma o kidney no o se asai ka kira wo se yese me kidney na asai me ko medimafo heba hospital no kwasem se nhranka nyame a o kan sa asem e kira yen na onam Dr. Tanda so ede ne ya adwuma awa wie ebrem se won so ho ebetimi atɔ oba mentena se akwara bi obonsa ne menses ne emma osapa bare menses na emma obi o de a banka krankakra ketoa bi mepa atɔ bra medimafo koko timi asa de no oba unuru mpani mfie so obra no watwa bra by force bra medimafo aba hospital poko ase mayira koko timi asa de no yebetu ase de ama o be ma untumi mu adwuma no medimafo na oba obi na ntaka kra no abra mepa atɔ fa bra medimafo aba hospital be ma ukɔ na we 2 minutes we 3 minutes we 5 minutes we 10 minutes ampa atɔ me amete ai mesi me hia no ya ka kira na me mebɔ so toro esan se ahaban hoi wa mfa anya adwuma medimafo aba hospital atrase e poko ase mayira Kumasi Abuakwa Atwumago bra na afa o ma anya be ma me nkɔ 20 minutes and I mean 15 more than 30 minutes and to your bama or so chiro me masem ye do senior economy culture say doctor atenase na lastly na ya bama obama fon ayeketoa e bia no anya gono ana abrahaizia na unya ye bama na fon a 5 days pe na doctor de ma o se o chinyefo bia emra poko asemayera obi mfa poma ma ho emfa nkonsa mfa ma and obi nso ntimi antena se ama yare ntu no to atese e numbers na 0244 77 42 and 0500 72 15 last number is 0245 44 95 92 e me dimafo aba hospital Dr. Time that's so that's
mo any adwuma.
This is Ghana's own Angel 102.9. 102.9.
Abusia yedawase sa uche ye hema ye call Dr. Time da so na yakwakwaja yaresa ho dawubo wunim se ekakase ebo no ho enti eduru so sa na wutie bia na ye ni ajepa sansa yaresa no hia o don't tia pa wuntimi ntie kase boni bi ntie basa na ye ni age say ye nim sa anye hwe no o ye ho aduru ye abusuafo a mo join yen e wo Facebook ye dam ase palenda dai enche bia obehunu ofa beba wai o gina ho me kakra bi wai o gina ho me kakra bi tie enche bia obehunu na ye ni ayesomo ena wie production team no ye Maxo say bonsu edi ni mu sanso na afie sika atha na afei akosua Mumbai enso so eka ho bi na afei Lily's Joy ewo but obetimi follow no TikTok obo adwuma ewo ho no pa afie sika atha eka ho na ho abio news team ni nyina
Sakyiwaa ene eye Ibrahim Mahama birthday.
Oh okay
Etino
baba
yamano happy. Oh,
also for me, only the schedule said baby Ibrahim Mahama Edwin. Who dia your birthday cry baby amount? Why?
My man happy birthday. Nyankopon nhyia no na okoso anto kwa ne mana hode. Eye eni gene enkwatenten asika bebre nso na dia wo ye mayen da ye ma Ghana fo so no wonkoso a enye mayen. Da wa ya mayen no eso ye ni yese ye ma no happy birthday. Nyankopon nhyia 57 years. Aya bete o. 57 years.
It's Papa Ibrahim Mahama happy birthday. Dia ye man kofo ne ana ma bia so yes.
We say ko betima ma ya bedi wa ha won senya ba.
Enya hwe say nya ne saka no nko ade o cake wa ha. Omra ne ntwa ye say betwa agu nechi. It's happy birthday baba Nyankopon nhyia no na onye ne kese pa. Me so over the weekend I by Saturday me kodua nkwanta. Mrs Anastasia Kunedu Akandi ni kuno ene Reverend Bismarck Akandi ne maame Anastasia maame nimpon da fom ye kwa akogya no na ya kwa akoye na yie wa be me nana enti no me wo fayere ye kwa akogya maame Anastasia Kunedu ne abusuafo ni nyina yie e wo dua ya nkwanta enti ye besere abusua se momra meja Beneza Senior High School headmistress maame eye na yekono ena Reverend so Director General internal or in charge of audit Ghana Education Service international impone da form no memenda ebe mu hia odua nkwanta Freeman Methodist Church na yenkonkoja ye maame densi kwan ye da masese mo beba ye ne ana wie ye somo me Ohemaa Sakyiwaa mene
Kechefo nyina president na Boadu Obuobi Lucas.
Yema yemuso sabre angelic worship apostle Ajeni Mbwate aba ya wode de aka no eba beto so makacho dada se na nsen se de wiase ne kono se dru ewia ne wanti nse metisi amfa mo bra na de wani to social tie nyansan ne asem no wode wani to social media so a enena metie se obi de akono ba sa cross dressers we na make omo asem me bi mamanfo di matem afa na niam ne boboba aden no be ma wo ho no mo a wo betimi agidi a de so yesa oba aden ma ye funny a woman funny a
How did you get our name on the Pepsodent?
Sama Crew. How did you get your name on the Pepsodent?
Auntie Akwele.